Usually, when there's a piece of equipment I really don't want to cover, I'll do one of two things. I'll cover it first and get it out of the way, or, like in this case, I will leave it as a problem for future me. Now I must say, as a present future me, that was kind of a dick move. The Cyngas is a mastery rank 4 Archgun that fires a 3-round burst which does a roughly equal split of impact, slash and puncture. It sports a 20% crit chance, a 2.2 times crit multiplier and a 30% status chance. The blueprint for the Cyngas comes from the market, but you will also have to get the battle from Arbiters of Hexis, Receiver from Cephal and Suda, and stock from the Pedant sequence. Luckily though, all of these are tradable, so you can simply buy them from other players as well. I genuinely do not know what it was about the Cyngas that made me not want to cover it in the first place, but let us give it a shot and see if it's any good now that we can slap on some proper arcanes, shall we? The stats are pretty good actually, the crit chance could be a little bit higher, but that's about it. I think we're gonna go with Flare and most likely Crux just to give it as good of a chance as possible. Can't really think of any, well maybe Frostbite. But for now we're just gonna go Crux just to give it as good of a shot as we can. This is the Archgun mod song, it's always the same. I'm not entirely sure what I want to do for the last mod. Maybe a bit of fire rate, but I want to test it first, see how it feels. Actually, this looks pretty pimpin' with the color scheme. Ooh. Hold on a second, let me crank up the sound a little bit. Oh. Now that actually feels pretty good. Good god, this has just the right amount of punch, like every pull of the trigger feels awesome. Why did I not want to do this? What? This is pretty dope actually. I just hope the extra fire rate doesn't ruin the feel. Oh, it kinda does actually. The DPS is much better, unsurprisingly, like that's pretty obvious, but it doesn't feel as good. It's kinda just like mushes all three of the rounds together, whereas previously like the bursts would feel very powerful, now it's just like a little brrt and that's it. What if we run Magnesite Cycle instead? This gives us some fire rate, but not quite as much, actually exactly half of what automatic trigger does. Aha, now see, that still has some of that original chunk in it, I like it. I think we're good to go. The DPS is still tremendous because yes, we lost some fire rate, but we gained some extra damage, which is going to be great versus shields and overguard as well. Doesn't do tremendously much against armor, but like, it's still extra damage, right? No, we actually need Vital and Heat. There we go. The more I play with the Cyngas, the less and less I understand why I didn't want to cover it. This thing is awesome. I know I wasn't the only one either, like I distinctly remember people saying that it sucks in the comment section as well. Oh, what? That's
Glum!
Gross. I am dropping Dispensary every now and then, but I don't think I necessarily have to too much. The Hamo sustain is pretty good. The DPS on this is
Glum!
Wild. My god, this thing...
Krakata!
Like seriously, what is this damage? You would think that something like the Cyngas would instantly lose to some of the AoE Archguns like the Grappler or the Ayanga, but because it has innate punch through, kind of like the Imperator Vandal, it's basically the same thing. I actually think it has more than the Imperator. Not sure, gonna have to check. But because it has that innate punch through, it actually has like a decent amount of clear. It doesn't clear particularly slow, and the single target damage is just wild. Yeah, this is awesome. Like, the single target is great, it clears well enough, but also, this is a big exterminate, right? 199 enemies, I'm at the very end, and I'm still full on Hamo. Which way are we going, eh? Oh, this way. Fabulous shield damage. Also, because we have a roughly equal split of impact, slash and puncture, you can actually use it for the shields, and oh, there we go, corrosive as well. And there it's the perfect exemplar. Perfect, well, I don't have viral. And down go the shields. Yeah, that was very chill. Let's see about them legs. Ooh, very... Damn, that's fast. Okay, we do have a good arcane for this. Flare is great because Harold can keep it up. Damn, that was fast. That was very fast, actually. Yo, that's sick. Also, bear in mind, I don't have any Warframe buffs. You could buff this with a frame as well. Oh god, it's like got stuck on the mushroom and it can't move. Oh no, you poor thing. Oh, that's funny as hell. To be fair, again, we have a correct arcane for a setup like this that we actually can stack and take advantage of even during the spider fight. But even with that said, this was one of the best runs that I've done so far. Most important thing for me is that it was super chill as well. I don't particularly care about the performance as long as the run feels nice, and this felt very nice. So, as with all the other Archguns, we're once again running Avenger on our frame because the 45% extra crit chance is just too good to pass up. Now, while I was running Dispensary, you don't necessarily need it because the Cyngas actually has pretty decent ammo economy. You're also free to run whatever pet you want, which is always nice, though if you want smooth performance on the Profit Taker without having to constantly stack Flare Up on the smaller enemies, run a priming pet with heat. Now the build is pretty straightforward, nothing special here. We run Crux and Flare so that we get the status chance, ammo efficiency and base damage. And for mods we have prime dual rounds for multi-shot, a combination of critical focus, hallowed bullets and parallax scope for crit, though bear in mind you will have to aim down sights to activate critical focus. And we top it all off with magnetized cycle for magnetic damage and a bit of fire rate, combustion rounds for a truck ton of heat, as well as contamination casing and charged bullets for corrosive damage and status chance. I did not expect to enjoy the Cyngas as much as I did, is what she said. I still don't know what it was that made me not want to do it, but it must have been some utter nonsense because the Cyngas is great, fantastic even. It has everything you want out of an Archgun. It looks good, it sounds good, it feels good, the damage is good, the clear is great because of the innate punch through, and it's fabulous, downright fabulous for the Profit Taker. It's just not particularly flashy or shiny, it simply gets the job done, and it gets it done well and fast. The Cyngas gets it done well and fast, like the jokes write themselves. So I would absolutely recommend you give the Cyngas a shot. It might be one of the oldest Archguns in the game, and it's a bit of a pain to get unless you trade for the parts with other players, but it's definitely worth it. And as always guys, I thank you very much for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed the video. Additionally, I would like to extend a special thank you to all the channel members. Thank you very much guys, I really appreciate your support, it means a lot to me. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye.